And our headlines for this week: Valley View University hosts 28th graduation ceremony. Ohim Adventist Church organized Youth Empowerment Summit. Old Tafumau 3 districts commission district patronage. Bolgatanga Women's Ministries Congress. Details of these stories and others will be coming your way right here on Hope Adventist News. Now the stories in details. Valley View University, the premier chartered private university in Ghana, held its 28th graduation ceremony for about a total of 1,262 students from the Oyibi, Techiman, and Kumasi campuses in various disciplines in graduate, undergraduate, and diploma levels. The ceremony was under the theme Upholding Excellence, Integrity, and Service, a catalyst to rising above the effect of a pandemic. Valley View University, the leading private university, is crowned in Interpairs and pace setter in quality higher education among private universities. Addressing the graduates, Professor Robert Osei-Bonsu, the Chancellor of the university, urged the graduates to display their sense of fulfillment in furtherance of their ambition.
Yourself that you have earned from this noble institution a well-deserved diploma or degrees in various disciplines by dint of hard work. I am particularly grateful that you allowed Valley View University to be part of your academic journey. My highly esteemed friends, having sacrificed time and resources at the expense of other competing needs to acquire knowledge, I equally urge you to display your sense of fulfillment in furtherance of your ambitions. We expect the relationship you have forged and strengthened here will enable you to play a vital role in building the desired collaboration amongst your colleagues.
The Vice Chancellor, Professor William Kumson, in his speech, admonished the graduates to uphold the value of the university, excellence, integrity, and service to humanity to succeed in their career endeavors.
Graduates, in your professional pursuit and how you present Valley View University to the world around you, we expect you to be the best only. I repeat, we expect you to be the best only. Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. once said this about excellence, and I quote, "If a man is called to be a street sweeper," are you listening to me? If a man is called to be a street sweeper, he should sweep streets even as Michelangelo painted, or Beethoven composed music, or Shakespeare wrote poetry. He should sweep streets so well that all the hosts of heaven and earth will pause to say, "Here lived a great street sweeper who did his job well." That is what we expect from you. That is what we are charging you to go and do for our country, Ghana. Let's talk about integrity as our second core value. When you have integrity, your word means something. At your workplace and in your professional occupations, let your words carry value. Words is equal to action when it comes to integrity. But let your communication be yea, yea, nay, nay. For whatever is more than this cometh of evil. Matthew 5:37.
At the ceremonies were the Chancellor, Professor Robert Osei-Bonsu, the Vice Chancellor, Professor William Kumson, the Chair of the Council of the University, Pastor Thomas Techiokwan, rectors, deans, traditional rulers, directors and executives, distinguished guests, and staffs from the various schools. Awards were presented to deserving students.
Bachelor of Science, Mathematics with Statistics, Tete Luke, CGPA of 3.61. I almost missed that. Forgive me. Forgive me. Thank you.
In empowering the youth in the church, the Ohim Seventh-day Adventist Church formed the Miss Central Ghana Conference on the 10th of September 2022, organized a youth empowerment summit at the church premises in the Swami Municipal Assembly. Some of the topics discussed were millennials and the world of work, millennials' desire for entrepreneurship, developing a saving attitude among millennials. Some of the facilitators were Dr. Ivan Sotin, lecturer of Kumasi Technical University, Mr. Emmanuel Ebuampon, CEO of Single Lane Mall, Dr. Frederick Foucault Yeboah Beza of St. Monica's College of Education. During the divine service, Mr. John Frimpong, one of the facilitators, urged the youth to take whatever their hands find to do seriously to achieve their aim in the near future.
When you would hear any Nansen Night, every year, he said, a Juma, Nansen, Nimbia, any Asama do I walk on. A kind of now, not Nera, to me, Pierre, Juma, and I catch him in my say, what you say, will be that one chair, woman, never one. Say, me, you are not passing my catcher when you are Juma. If you say, may you be a cook, also you'll be a cook. I now pay, will be on a coupon now, when we're going to be. So I'm going to connect to the channel. Well, we're not yet to be born. You get to be seen and a cook of Henry Pan. Then you tell me you'll be a cook. And you see, I give you a sack warrior. So I want gain any area. Now I do myself who I do many of you. Who are the listening now? I am back. Now send you of you. Nimdiani of you. You go to school for knowledge. Knowledge now, Omar and on the church they say you. And try to say the way what you did. And you don't say who you be for one more day. And you now said that's it. One wumpa. And that's all I said. Yes, Christo. Amen.
There were also a series of questions and contributions from the youth and the church members. According to some of the organizers, the program was a success and they believe the event will bear positive results at the end.
Your name now for the Radius Papa Passage Media, she say, Ohim Youth Empowerment Summit Abaso. The person training your youth for no Emma who Yasi Mutna. Ebema mean sira ne nyame asem oka say take dominion no abeba so yie no matuma take dominion o sika semu tie ma ye adofo yi ene animdefo yi ebe kire won kwan a obetumi ahye won nwumadi ahodo bi ase ene kwan a wo fa so a ebeboa ma asetena mu sika sem no honhom nyini nyina ebe koso fine.
Frank Ofori-Boateng, a participant, also shared his thoughts on the program.
Now, in the program, I Ohim Youth Empowerment Summit. I try to short here and OES. Now, program into three folds. I can't be first one establish your business. Now, or prepare your business. And the last one here, attitude towards savings. Now, maybe there many free mupa never quite be first one saving because youth no you waste sika. I want never who know. Now, I say. Says can I waste me de a business name ama aboy na sa program we so Mr. Penifo say mama we your first time and to us my year bia na why na fe so yes business so a you invite other churches na no meboy na enye kese mani agene pa mani ageme dan was.
A report by Nana Kwabena Dakwa Kumasi. Those who preach the gospel should receive their living from the gospel, 1 Corinthians chapter 9, verse 14, and providing a parsonage for the pastor is a recognition of the minister's high office and great value to the church. With this, the Old Trafford district of the Mid-Central Ghana Conference, Kumasi, on the 10th of September 2022, also commissioned a district parsonage at the church premises, Old Trafford, Mile 3. According to the history behind the parsonage, the conference brought a request on the 17th of June 2015 to Mile 3 Church Board to help allocate a site around Mile 3 Church to establish a parsonage for their pastors because the conference had no parsonage for pastors, especially the districts in Kumasi. In 2017, formal requests from the Old Trafford Mile 3 district with the leadership of Pastor Stephen Kwejo Edusi, then district pastor, and his elders was sent to Mile 3 Church to allow for the building of district parsonage on the basement structure of the kitchen where the matron office is located. At the ceremony, the district presented a citation to Elder Akusi Ajiman and family for contributing immensely towards the parsonage project. The president and the executives of MICG then unveiled the plaque of the parsonage. According to Pastor Osei Kofi, the parsonage will house 2 pastors in the conference.
And then Monyama Washe Yina Miss Central Ghana Conference. Ya this bakon and say Benya and Miami be Amaya Sofo Atna. And Onyankopon Adumoso Waboye Amayenya Asofufie Mienu Ewa Tafo Matrea Ya Sofo Mienu Eba Betnaha. The first Aquanya so Naya da Obibia se and Moamodi Aboye Amaya Tumia Sisa Bie. Ni asan at the toma abremu nyina se adwuma yeguso ye emprempren ya meka sei yeguso ye bi ewo enketia ye bompa ye se afi nko na wie no ye bekwa akutu ahye onyankopon nsa ene miamia bebre ni ahye biase enti ye frɛ asafoma mo wa akirikyiri ene benche ye se mo meboa na ye nisu ade hunu se ye bepe ba bi ama ya asofo atena no mo meboa na ni nyina emmamu awurade nhira mo nyina amen.
Still to come in this bulletin, Bolgatanga Women's Ministry Congress, various camp meeting stories. We go for a quick break. We'll be back with the rest of the stories. Welcome back from the break. It's still Hope Adventist News. The Women Ministry in the North Ghana Mission and Upper East Ghana Mission has organized a joint Women's Ministry Congress in Bolgatanga from the 6th to the 11th of September 2022. In attendance was a total of about 130 women, and as part of the Congress, the women in the 2 missions were given some skills training in detergent making, soap making, fascinators, pastries and others to help improve the livelihood of the women in the mission. Guest speakers for the Congress, Pastor Dr. Kwame Anoboahin, the acting president of the Northern Ghana Union Conference, called on all women to make a name, but one that will bring glory to God. He emphasized that name making is not sin, but a sin when the name is not made according to that of Christ. He charged all women to go home to make sure their names and characters are in accord with Christ.
What everyone is seeing and thinking what no one else has thought is by making a name. Some people who know that what else is wrong, not like me. What's the thing that being the best you can and wherever you are, but you do things different. You make me by dreaming and dreaming big. So that's what I said. And yet, as opportunity. It's good to make a name. Because Jesus himself made a name.
The guest of honor to the Congress Chief Superintendent, Wilson Inieje, Director for the Police Public Safety Training School in Panglugu, called on all women to respect the rights the state, through its laws, has given to all children. He appealed that men and those in authorities should respect the rights of women.
Police training school, times have changed. And now you need to learn one. Young Pala and Maya Sanya Nina, a term, and Retia. Say, a piece of 4 year phone. The sum was up, and now Finance Act and Mayo Pai, so Ubabuba. Yaka Chosa, this Obuba, and Sana Brown, what's better to me, Obwa. Umian Faudo, Name Kususun, and Fantity, and Ma. Send your Tibian, Nakuaba,
In the spirit of the early church, about 44 full pieces of clothes were shared among widows who attended the program and some who could not even attend. These widows received the clothes with joy and happiness. Again, the Northern Ghana Union Missions Director, the acting president of the Northern Ghana Union Conference, and the president of the Upper East Ghana Mission presented some second-hand clothing to some members and community members of the Navrongo Seventh-day Adventist Church. And in the news, some districts of the Seventh-day Adventist Church has ended its annual camp meeting. The annual revival meeting, which is organized from the month of August, has seen most members participating this year. As part of effort to strengthen the relationship between the Adventist Church and the Muslim community, the Women Ministries Department of the Techiman South Districts of the Adventist Church in the Mid-North Ghana Conference has donated assorted items to the Ahmadiyya Muslim Hospital in Techiman. This gesture was done during the camp meeting of the Techiman South District held at Techiman Central Adventist Church. In a short ceremony to present the items, the Women Ministries leader, Madame Alice Boama, indicated that as part of making disciples to the world, the district women ministry, in consultation with the district pastor, Pastor Opoku Techi Jefo, saw the need to present the items to the hospital. Some of the items presented were toiletries, assorted drinks, biscuit washing powders, beverages, and others. Receiving the items, an administrator of the hospital thanked the church for the benevolence shown to them and pledged to ensure effective distribution of the items.
Bible kasa me yare ye no edan bi drum be kasa me yare wa ma me srame ekoda efiase wa ma me srame na ni nyina mo hu se nyame so adwuma na mo ye nyame so adwuma no so wa anya ma unua no wa anya ma nyame na mo ya ma munua no nge be kasa nyame nhira mo pa na ko kwan na mu o ma mu nhira ebro so bi nka mo ne masefo nyina.
The team, which was led by Pastor Edupoku, visited the various wards of the hospital to pray for the patients. Speaking on the exercise, Pastor Edupoku said that this is the best thing one can do for the sick. According to him, it brings peace and joy to the sick, and stressed that it should be repeated from time to time to accomplish the mission of the coming King.
Obese Fibio, Tiadia, Abua, Ama, Nipa Bato, or Niaji, Safa, 100 and 1/2 year, Kama. Miancas Sumaniaji, said Ne, your name Mai, a boom, now every dig Magia, a TC. The vat, I was say a tocoso. I yes, I do with Branham, Yaman man, and yet a fit answer. Lemum, Yaman and Yen, 10. I mean, Judy said, at the Ayara Saston cook. And what just from Clubba. Now for Fra, Oya Muchef and Oya Musha, who say no. Young Kono, I will go no. Aha, as for Caho, may you say be free ha, or no so. Baba, Abaya Quavini, Abacam, yes, Amen. Amen.
A report by Benjamin Jamura, Mid-North Ghana Conference, Techiman. Accra Forum is one of the youngest districts within the Ashanti South Ghana Conference, but speedily moving forward since its establishment about 5 years ago. Among the last batch to attend camp meeting 2022, the district successfully completed their 5 days annual camp at Accra Forum. Pastor Clement Anani Kakari, the district pastor, was impressed with the attendance and performance displayed by the district leaders. He blessed God for guiding the district throughout the camp meeting.
Kopon say afi 2022 annual camp meeting no wamano aba awieye asumdwe mu no kwasam no say ye hye camp meeting nase no na enidaso eni ho o hye asafo no on akeka mu ene won enhyehyeye mu a na wutimi hu se ewo fom nanso Nyankopɔn aya wanwade bi kura ebroso ye hyase enso ensuo to hayen sei nanso ani ginsam ne se ye hyase ukuada na adekyen ya woada no Onyankopɔn aboa yen asowie mu afiri ya woada no anwumra besi se ye de kam meeting no ba wieye aseda ene ye de ma otwedi ampon afei nso ye da Ashanti South Ghana Conference empanimfo ase yentitreni President Stephen Anochi ene Executive Secretary enso ye danase ewo wonyina moa ode boaye.
In an interview with the district shepherdess Doris Kakari, she was grateful to the Lord for a successful program. She expressed her heartfelt to the district leaders and members of the Akrofom district.
Bese me fa Hope Channel so na me da me district ase Akrofom district. Nyamisi enka no kre o ma yade bebre fi se yeti district mu free kwa brafo so no me ku e osofo na ne kakari ni first pastor yede ne to 2016 wa cheye mo mutimu say 2016 to 2022 almost 6-7 years but onya problem bia sofo ma mi hu se me ku ni o manya problem bia we kire odo a elders no any asafoma no e wo ma me kunu etim pese me fa sa akwanya isu na me da Akrofom district elders and a church members ni nyina ase woni a omo ayama me ku ama na djuma a oya yeden etumi akoso yie enti elder afo akwasamo afo akọ na ye first district elder nyame hia ne pa se oni me ku etumi anya wodo ne nkabom no matumi aye district yama district ya hye nyame ani onyam ene ne elders bi omo ka ho elder boache ene elder inok nyame hia omo bebre se abri bi osofo beto nsa from bia no omdi akumapa beta na chi no omni ni di nkoma ebeboa ma district so etumpom.
At the end of the campaign, over 18 souls gave their lives to Christ and was baptized to the glory of God. A report by Elder George Mensah Jr., Ashanti South Ghana Conference. Over 1,203 members from 10 churches in the Arowa district of the Seventh-day Adventist Church of the Mid-North Ghana Conference camped at Arowa Social Center for their annual camp meeting. The chief of Arowa, who graced the occasion, Nana Yebua Koka, commended the district pastor and the entire members of the church for their humility and exceptional character shown in the community. He therefore admonished members of the church to hold on to their faith and continue to make disciples of the coming King.
No buy our no any here. If a poor will be our wish your mom Becassa, but it's a to say, wow. No, just what a cocas much in the bar. Now, whatever who says any panel, but you tell me the real channel to see one. I say, we are our car, which he make us a passage with a session. General things also will be we never which Kameka said, a software on what work will be on Brian, you see a Kunaso. The video could have filled me. I feel my 10 good years. It will last March 25th August, and I'm here 10 years. Many of will be against also. Many of will be a 2 and among. Many of will be a D20 year. Namu Sofo Emmanuel Padu and the Muslim. And you promise that when I am
Speaking on the camp meeting, the district pastor, Pastor Emmanuel Kujo Asare, expressed his joy for such a successful camp meeting. He added that although the COVID-19 pandemic posed a lot of challenges after 2 years, members were able to attend the camp in their numbers.
na yɛatontom nyame na abɔ mpaeɛ na afei yɛde yɛ haw nyina da nyame na afei nyame abie kwa ma no kwasɛm nie ɛsisi hyia mu obiara asafoma no nyina obiara no ɛde ne ho di mu sɛnti ne sɛ yɛbɛka miti akyɛ nti akɔyɛ nigisɛm obiara mmɔfra obiara de ahokeka nti ama committee no anokwasɛm nie bibia ayɛ kama asɔfo ba yɛ message a onyankopɔn nam na asɔfo so na afei ɔmo akukyiri agu nkrata so na ɔmo de ama yɛ no sɛ awie mmerɛ mu no ne ɛsɛfata nyinaa ne sɛ ɛwɔ sɛ yɛkɔ sɛ ɔhempɔ no ba yɛnkɔ kansɛm no yɛnkɔ bɔ dawuro no na afei yɛnyi dɔm mfama kristo saa nsɛm wei no akɔtɔ asafoma kuma prozo a sese wobie kwai no me wogidie sɛ wobie kwai no famu die.
Other participants also expressed their views.
Dwumadi efira hyase efiri na hyase ebesi ene nyina dwumadi ne yedi mu akotene de e wo se ma ye de bo se de be ye dwumadi be fa ne ntuma pa efira bia yedi hu dwumasa.
A report by Benjamin Jamra, Mid-North Ghana Conference, Techiman. That is all in this edition, but before we go, let's take another look at our headlines. Valley View University hosts 28th graduation ceremony. Ohim Adventist Church organized Youth Empowerment Summit. Ota Formal 3 District Commission District Patronage. Bogatanga Women's Ministries Con. Remember, you can reach us through our WhatsApp line 0559 680066 or through our email at hopecvghana@gmail.com. Keep watching Hope Adventist News on Hope Channel Ghana. Stay safe and stay tuned for the rest of our programs.